It's been 3 days since I escaped. They're still looking for me, so I only travel at night. Ooh! I am starving, but I did manage to take a bag of chips with me. I will eat just one chip so that I can keep going, and I will save the rest for the starving little ones. I also got a drink from the Flotilla. The little ones will do better with water anyway. I'm sure they won't mind. Yum, this is delicious. It's day 4 and I'm not sure if I will make it to the strip. I can't go on. I fear this may be it for me. Cameraman, take one of these slices of pizza and go without me.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Benny. Everybody's favorite Make-A-Wish terrorist, Greta Thunberg, has been abducted by Israel. She's apparently a prisoner of war. Well, this is what happens when you sail into a war zone. And Greta Thunberg has been kidnapped, according to her latest video, by the nation of Israel. She had a pre-recorded video that went out on her social media. Nobody's seen Greta Thunberg since her yacht was stormed by the Israeli military, and apparently all the electronics and devices and stuff got smashed. And I know, it's tough life, right? They're sailing a billionaire's yacht, using a bunch of petrol to do it, not using the sails. They could sail there, but no, they want to get there fast. I think there's an object lesson in all that. Anyway, nobody's seen Greta, but they released a pre-recorded video on her social media. Here's what it sounded like.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm a citizen of Sweden. If you are watching this video, I have been abducted and taken against my will by Israeli forces. Our humanitarian mission was non-violent and abiding by international law. Please tell my government to demand my and the others' immediate release.
So Greta Thunberg is very sad these days because, well, she's been kidnapped. But again, and she cites international law. There's no such thing as international law. That's not a thing. She cites maritime law. That's not a thing. And it's certainly not a thing in an active war zone, which is what's going on in Gaza. Do you like that? I don't like it, you know? But I'm not dumb enough to sail into the middle of it and say, hey, look at me. I'm like a dirty, unwashed communist, and I like to make TikToks. So please, Hamas, let me join your ranks. I am telling the Israeli military, please, just let them land. Let them land. Let them land in Gaza. I will pay anything. I'm not going to pay anyone, but I would love, if I could do a pay-per-view to watch Greta Thunberg and her unwashed communists in Gaza try to be useful. They don't know any skills. They're not doctors. They don't know how to grow food. They don't know how to lay bricks. They don't know anything. They're not good at anything. They just make TikToks. Anyway, judging by the looks and the way some of them talk, I had a feeling that the people of Gaza wouldn't be too happy with them, wouldn't treat them too well. The point is that the whole Flotilla thing has been a nightmare. And it's been a failure after another, one after another, one after another. Here's a nice wrap-up of all those failures.
My name is Greta Thunberg and I am from Sweden. If you see this video, we have been intercepted and kidnapped in international waters by the Israeli occupational forces or forces that support Israel. I urge all my friends, family and comrades to put pressure on the Swedish government to release me and the others as soon as possible.
This is the Israeli Navy. You are approaching a blockaded zone. If you wish to deliver aid to Gaza, you may do so through the established channels. Please change your course toward the port of Ashdod, where the aid will undergo a security inspection and then be transferred into the Gaza Strip.
Hard to give you a sense of how big and imposing it is. It's coming round my side now. What are we doing? Hands up. Hands up, everybody. Can you put your fucking hands up, please? Hands up, every last person.
Okay, phones on the water, please. Phones on the water.
My name is Greta Thunberg and I'm currently on board the boat Alma as part of the global smooth Flotilla, a peaceful humanitarian mission to deliver aid to the civilian population of Gaza and to break Israel's illegal and inhumane siege. And it is likely to believe that we will be intercepted tonight by Israel, which would be a blatant violation of humanitarian and maritime law. Israel is not immune to international law. They must be held accountable for their war crimes. Stop the genocide, stop the occupation, and free Palestine.
We don't know what it was. I don't know where this is coming from, the sound, but other vessels are experiencing the same thing. They're jamming our radio.
I mean, personally, my favorite is when they took over all of the radio frequencies for the boats and then started pumping ABBA music through, or when they fired a flare and hit their own boat and lit it on fire. It's just good times. It's good times. Who knows what'll happen? I guess what'll happen next is Greta will get deported. And just like last time, here's a wrap-up of that.
Greta Thunberg's trip to Gaza hasn't been smooth sailing. She's in the Mediterranean Sea tonight, and during her voyage, her pro-Palestinian flotilla was allegedly hijacked by the music of ABBA. The anti-Israel fleet of more than 50 ships claim they have been psychologically attacked after their radios and communication systems were hacked and ABBA's music was blasted on repeat.
Hey y'all, Greg here aboard the veteran boat attached to the global smooth Flotilla, whichever VHF channel we use, but we've been dealing with this all night. Yeah, so that was ABBA. ABBA's from Sweden. Obviously their weird obsession with Greta Thunberg being on the flotilla may have something to do with it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now Greta is claiming the flotilla is being targeted by drone attacks.
The last weeks we have seen numerous escalated attacks against our mission that has damaged several boats, where drones have been dropping explosions, chemicals and unidentified objects on and around boats in a desperate attempt to intimidate us.
Okay. She also said that the drones released something that had a chemical smell to it. I just want to say these are unverified reports that her flotilla has been attacked by drones. But let me take it out to the table. What do you guys make of this?
I love this story. Come on, just keep bombarding them with Dancing Queen. I think this is awesome. What are they doing in this part of the world? Like, what's their point other than, I don't know, you're going to have to listen to ABBA. I think it's great. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. This reminds me of when they used to blast Britney Spears to ward off Somali pirates. That was a tactic. I personally love Britney Spears, so I don't know if that would be a deterrent for someone like me, but for them, apparently, it was. This girl is so ridiculous. I think my favorite thing is when President Trump comments on her, and he says things like, wow, she's kind of miserable, and she needs to go to a movie or do something fun. And when I'm listening to her speak, I'm thinking that exact thing.
The Israeli Navy intercepting boats carrying aid to Gaza and detaining activists on board, including Greta Thunberg. Israel's foreign ministry says they safely stopped several vessels that are part of that flotilla. The group apparently didn't change course after receiving warnings that they were entering a combat zone. As of this morning, the IDF reports more than 30 boats are still sailing towards Gaza.